Hi, welcome to Vidyapeetham, Joy of Learning. I am Nageshwari. We are discussing on the subject called as human rights, and in my past videos I have discussed about the introduction of human rights, origin and development of human rights and classification of human rights. Now in this video I am going to discuss on moral rights and legal rights. Without any further delay, we are moving on to the topic called as moral rights and legal rights. First of all, let me know what is meant by moral rights. The Creator has all the authority of his or her creation. Moral rights are related to the individual sense of conviction. They depend on the ethical standards of the community. For example, a teacher has a moral claim to be treated with respect by his students. However, moral rights cannot be enforced by the state. They are sanctioned by the society and backed by public opinion. Violation of moral right does not entail legal punishment. Moral rights are based on our morality, justice, or conscience, and they are not guaranteed by any legal authority. Moral rights are largely based on religious belief and the moral conceptions of the people in any society. Therefore, they differ from society to society. They arise out of man's moral sense. If a person who creates his or her invention, then if he does not patent it, then that comes under the moral rights. If he or she has patented his work, then it is comes as a legal rights. So that is the major difference between the moral right and the legal right. So moral right is not guaranteed with the legal, that is under the law, whereas legal rights are guaranteed with respect to law. In continuation of the moral rights, it is a right which is a right of creators of any copyright work which is usually recognized by civil law jurisdiction. It includes a right of attribution, the right to have a work published anonymously or pseudonymously, and the right to the integrity of the work. Moral rights are distinct from any economic rights tied to copyrights. For example, if an artist has assigned his or her copyright rights to work to a third party, he or she still maintains the moral rights to the work. These moral rights were first recognized in France and Germany before they were included in the Berne Convention for the Protection of Literary and Artistic Works in 1928. Later on, in Canada, they recognizes moral rights in its Copyright Act. Next one, the US became a signatory to the Convention in 1989 and incorporated a version of moral rights under its copyright law. Some jurisdiction allows a waiver of moral rights. So, we should remember three important points in moral rights. They are paternity, respect, and disclosure. These rights are based on the general principle of fairness and justice. These are simply aspirations and ideals of the peoples who claims for it. Sometimes people justify these rights on the ground of the role they perform or the position they occupy in society. So, in summarized these points, moral rights are rights that exist separately from the economic rights we usually associate with the copyright and are centered around the author or creator's identity or reputation. These rights are rights that an author or creator of a work normally maintains even if the copyright associated with the work is transferred. Because of this, a licensee will not be able to purchase copyright to a work and then claim that they created the work. Basically, these moral rights have two components. The first one is right to association. It means attribution. Second one is right to integrity of the work. So, this is called as moral rights. Next, we are going to see about the legal rights. So, legal rights are guaranteed right under the law. Legal rights are otherwise known as positive rights. These rights are laid down in law. They also guaranteed and protected by the law of the state. Thus, legal rights are uniform and open to all irrespective of the caste, color, race or culture. Legal rights are those rights which are secured by the state and guaranteed through its laws. Legal rights may be defined as the claims recognized by the law. These rights are enforced by the state through its police and courts. Legal rights are embodied in the Constitution. Legal rights are based on a society's customs, laws, statutes, or actions by legislatures. In continuation with the previous slide, it is a right which is enacted by an authority is called as legal right. It depends upon the legal system. Governments are expected to enact laws to make the rights as legal rights. In legal rights, we should remember the three important points. The first one is right as an interest. Second one is right as a liberty. And the third one is right as a power. So every individual person has a right of this legal power and as well as the liberty too. An example of a legal right is the right to vote of citizens. Citizenship itself is often considered as the basis for having legal rights and has been defined as the right to have rights. Legal rights are sometimes called civil rights or statutory rights and are culturally and politically relative since they depend on a specific societal context to have meaning. Legal rights are further divided into three categories, namely civil rights, political rights and economic rights. the famous philosophers have quoted some important quotations under the legal rights. The first one known as Holland. He defines legal rights as the capacity residing in one man of controlling with the assent and assistance of the state the actions of others. The next person is Salmond. Salmond defines right from a different angles. That is, he states that a right is an interest recognized and protected by a rule of right. It is an interest, respect for which is a duty and disregard of which is a wrong. Finally, another philosopher named as Austin. So he defined the legal rights as follows. Right is a faculty which resides in a determined party or parties by virtue of a given law and which avails against a party or parties other than the party or parties in whom it resides. According to him, a person can be said to have a right only when another or others are bound or obliged by law to do something or forbear in regard to him. These are some of the quotations or quotes said under the legal rights. The next one is we are going to see the similarities and difference between the moral rights and legal rights. Here is the similarity between moral rights and legal rights. The first point is it is acceptable to everyone. That means, so it is acceptable to social organization. So that is the first important similarity. And the second one is it is a cohesive in nature. That means these rights will keep all the people safe, secure and as well as the happy. The last one is agreement. That means the similar actions takes place in both the rights, that is in moral rights and legal rights. So these are a major similarity between the moral rights and the legal rights. Next comes the difference between the legal rights and moral rights. The first difference is the legal right is binary in nature. That means it is a guaranteed one. The next one, the first major difference in moral rights is it is unclear in nature. So sometimes because it is not guaranteed under the law, so therefore in some aspects it is like a unclear in nature. The second difference is it is regulated by the state. So that is, it is like a guaranteed law under the guaranteed law of state. So that is why it is regulated by the state. Whereas moral rights depends on the social consequences. It is depends on the social consequences. The next difference is the legal rights is same for everyone. So these rights are the equal to every person in the state or country. Whereas the moral rights is different for different person. That is, it will differ from person to person. It is different for everyone. So that it is a morality based nature. So that is the moral rights. The next one is legal rights is the law of a system which has set of rules that the state enforces to regulate the behavior through penalties. Whereas moral rights is an individualized body of principles that attempt to define what is right or wrong or what is good or bad. So in this video, we have discussed about the what is moral rights and some example of moral rights and what is legal right and what are the difference and similarities between the legal rights and moral rights. Thank you all for watching this video.